It's the quick video just to start a new Revit project and get some of the things set up so that the default settings that we can change so that we don't have to do it every time. So we'll hit new, project, Ampere construction template. Let's change that to architectural. We'll go to OK. Some of the things that we talked about, this can apply if you've already started a project. We can do this, or you can do this even after you've already started a project. The one thing is changing these square tags. If you're like me and don't like them, like the round ones with the filled in arrow, we'll select the square portion of it, hit edit type, go to elevation tag where it says ½ square. We're going to change that to ½ circle, drop down, and we'll change it to circle filled. It's currently set to circle filled arrow with view name, which would give us the name of the view, like if it was north elevation, and the number. But we just want the filled arrow. It'll only just show the number now. So we'll hit OK. See that that's changed to ½ circle, and then all of those will be changed. The next thing I'd like to do in a project is go to the Manage tab up top here, Additional Settings, and Detail Level. Before we were talking about the detail level being set to coarse on the other views that we were looking at when we were kind of creating a column. And so we don't want to have to change these every time. So if we know that we'll probably up to a 1/16 inch scale want it to be set to at least medium or fine, we just hit this upper arrow to move all of the scales over so that all of these scales, we can read this up here, it says view scale to detail correspondence. This table controls the detail level used for the new views by scale. So I made, typically these scales will be for civil. We might use some of them for a site plan, but for the most part we want all these to show a medium detail. And then I moved the 1 inch equals a foot over to the fine. We typically want fine detail. And then we can change all these later once we've created a view, but this will be what they are when we create a view. You could create a template and save it so that you would open up a template and save it, and then you would save out a separate template with some of these settings. But typically we're just probably going to start one project for this class, so if you've already started one, or if you can start one now, and we'll just change these view settings so that they will be global. So right now you can actually you can go to view and click section or type SEC or whatever the command is on your computer, and if you don't have one, you can change it in the user interface, which I've talked about quite a few times. So we just hit section. So theoretically we've changed it, so now that any new section that we go to is at a medium detail level instead of the coarse. And then the other thing we can do while we're here is, before we really get started working, we can grab all of our floor plans and we can change them because they've already been created, so they still have a coarse detail level set, so we'll set that to medium. Let's also change architectural to coordination. The discipline, so depending on your view, you can set it to, if you set it to structural, any elements that aren't labeled as a structural under discipline will not show up. So coordination shows all of the views. So even though architectural will show up structural, it's good to have this just on coordination because then everything will show up. And then let's do the same thing for the elevation. So you can hold shift or control select your elevations. We'll change the detail level to medium and discipline to coordination. So now any view, all these views should be medium, and we won't have to worry about changing them if we create a new one. So like if we were to go up here, we're view, we have all of our view creation elements up here. If we were to create a floor plan, let's create a structural plan. Because no plans, so it will not duplicate existing plans. And we do not have an existing we don't have an existing structural plan. We only have an existing floor plan, ceiling plan, or elevation. So select structural plan, level 1, and we can create a level 1 structural plan. We'll put it here at the top. If you select it, it should have medium for course level. And again, you can change the discipline to architectural, but it's already set as that. So we can actually delete that because we don't need that. It was just to make sure that our settings were correct. And that should be it for this. What other thing is good? I think that's it. I think that'll be good just for getting us set up so that our views are no longer set to course and the detail level, and that our elevation tags are round. Alright, that's up till next time. Thanks.